Well, good morning. A buzzword around you hear a lot today is conscious consumerism. What does that mean? What I've been saying for a long time is you vote with your dollar. Every day of your life, you go out there and make some interactive purchase in the economy: bottled water, cup of coffee, new pair of pants, new shoes. But we tend to be focused on what does it cost. And that's important because got to open up our wallet. We got to pull out our credit card. The dollars exchange, so we understand the financial impact of those purchases. But what I charge people to do is think about beyond the purchase, where that money's going to, and the impact it's going to have. And what I would go to say is the impact that it has to the planet and it has to people goes far beyond those few dollars that you spend on that product. And if you think about that decision you make every day or every purchase you make, then ultimately you will have a positive impact on the world in which you live. And imagine when we do that thousands and tens of thousands and millions of times over. That conscious consumerism will have by far the biggest impact to our economy than anything else. Stronger than any government, any ad campaign. We, the consumer, have so much power in our hand by how we spend our dollars. And I know that firsthand because being in the apparel industry now for almost 40 years, I've seen a business that was all made here. And then when NAFTA hit us in 94, in a very short period of time, pretty much all left. And as I said in a TED Talk a couple years ago, 98% of the apparel we buy today is made overseas. Why does that happen? It happens because two things. The people that bring the apparel brands that we buy realize they can make so much more money by making their product overseas, and a lot of times using unsustainable, cheap labor. Nothing's more drives that fact home than what happened in Bangladesh a couple years ago when an 8-story building collapsed and over 1,000 people died. The largest apparel disaster in history. People says, well, how does that happen? It happens because some brands figured out that they could make their apparel over there and pay people 26 cents an hour. 26 cents an hour is what they pay. So what we're doing is brands are making obviously a lot more money. So we're benefiting a few and not only hurting those 1,000 people that lost their lives, but it's the mindset that we set in motion. It's what I said earlier, 98%. So look at the brand of your shirt, your jeans, your socks, your shoes, your underwear. Look at them. I could almost guarantee, without coming into your closet, it's not made in this country. It's a tough decision we have made to pay more money for a product that's going to have the same benefit. You know, those socks and shoes, in our case t-shirts, yes, it costs more money. But the impact that you're having by making that decision. In our case, in our flagship brand, Cotton and Carolinas, the impact goes way beyond the more expensive t-shirt. It impacts over 500 jobs in the Carolinas. 500 people that I consider live in our community benefit when you buy the brand Cotton and Carolinas. And we're very excited to have brands like Mindful Supply utilize this t-shirt to promote their brand, because it again drives home that story of voting with your dollar, keeping your dollars in your community, supporting the community in which you live. I also come to find out, and again, having the opportunity to be on this planet now for 60 years, in business almost 40 years, the value of connection, of knowing where things come from. And we live in an interesting time. On one hand, you've got the Amazon phenomenon. I can pull out my phone, and in two buttons, or two clicks, I should say, I'll have the product delivered to his designs. Boy, does that make my life easy. But I have no connection to where that product's coming from, who made that product, anything. It was just a price on a screen of my phone. But with Cotton of Carolinas, I had the opportunity to be able to get in my car and drive 60 miles and be able to ride in a harvester with Ronnie Burleson that raises 3,000 acres of cotton here in North Carolina. I consider Ronnie, his family, his son Andrew, who's now running the farm, personal and dear friends. I can't put a price on that, but I can damn tell you I had a good feeling of that, because that connection is so important. To understand the challenges that they have with their business are a lot different than the challenge we have with TS Designs. But that connection beyond the price and the value that you gain from that. And again, that's what we do when we developed the brand Cotton of Carolinas. We developed a tracking system, wearyourclothing.com. And this allows you, the customer, by looking at the contrasting thread that's in the tail of the shirt and the hem of the sleeve, to have those same connections. We give you the information so you can go see Ronnie or Wes, the Jenner. You get to see our supply chain. You can personally connect with the people that make your t-shirts. And the value of that is so powerful. Because again, we're in a place in this country that not only can grow the cotton and gin the cotton, spin the cotton, knit the cotton, finish the cotton, cut and sew the cotton, and make the t-shirts here. It's a better quality t-shirt. T-shirt's going to last longer. Yes, it's going to cost more, because we are paying Carolina wages and not Bangladesh wages. But to me, the value beyond price is the relationship you develop with the people that make your product. And that's what drives TS Designs, and will continue to drive, is develop those relationships and then share that relationships with our customers and our community, because it's those connections of those people that basically what make community strong and gives us value to where we are on this planet.